Do it. Take the iPad. Take the iPad. Take the iPad and do it. No, you need the iPad. No. Yes, you do. I don't want to. Yes. Yes, you need to show the viewers Pink Donut to show them that it's real. Just kidding, it was a prank.
I knew
And
it.
plus, I have a pink donut costume, and it didn't really look like Pink Donut. Pink Donut wears a pinky wig.
I want to wear these.
They're pink. No, they're pink donuts. Pink Donut will get you for that.
I like these though. They're not actually.
They're mine.
But Pink Donut isn't actually real.
Pink Donut is real, all right. Go back in here, and I will.
You do. Oh, I put that on the wrong way.
All right. Prove. I need to prove to you that Pink Donut is real.
Well, you can't prove me that.
All right. I'm gonna try and sign Pink Donut and see if it works this time. I think Tapping Duck's turn. Pink Donut. Pink Donut. Pink Donut. Pink Donut. Pink Donut. Oh my God. Pink Donut.
It's just me.
Oh, it's just you, Chloe. So you have those pink boots on.
Okay, guys. Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say to you goodbye.
Pink Donut. Pink Donut. Pink Donut. So they say signs that Pink Donut is in your house are toilet flushing noises, people saying I love pink, knocks on the door, lights flashing. Is that Pink Donut? Pink Donut, 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 Pink.
Hi.
Po?
Yes.
Why do you keep coming in here? And
I
can
just-
you please? They're my shoes.
Please, please, please.
But-
For the next video.
Yeah, but don't take them home with you because they're mine.
No. I'm
Pink
not doing that.
Donut, Pink 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 Donut. Pink Donut. Pink Donut, Pink Donut, Pink Donut, pink donut. Guys, I think I just heard pink donut shoes. Oh. No.
I have to tell you something.
What?
Pink donut comes from the toilet, so she will be in here.
She will be in here?
Yeah, she would be coming out of the toilet.
Alright, I'll open the toilet, but I hope the iPad doesn't fall in the toilet. Pink donut, 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 pink donut. Was that just my imagination, or did I see something flashing from the toilet? I think that was just my eyes. Pink donut, 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 pink donut. It's pink. Did I just hear a noise? What was that noise? Pink donut. Oh boy. Please don't dunk me in the toilet. Oh, please.
Hello. Again. Hi.
Oh, that's you, Pro.
Here, have some light.
Pink donut. Pink donut. Pink donut. Stick it in the toilet. Pink donut. Pink donut. Pink donut. Poopy pink donut. Laserpointer cat. Pink donut. Pink donut. This looks like a laser tag room. Pink donut. 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 Oops, just gotta get the pooah. Gotta get my pooah hat. Forgot my pooah hat. I forgot my pooah hat. Pink
I
donut.
always love standing on heels.
Pink donut hasn't come yet, and she's literally wearing what is said to be Pink Donut's shoes.
Well, it's just a costume. You know that.
Yeah. So,
Poopy.
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 So the pink folder and
The pink wig.
the pink. It's not a pink wig. So the pink folder and the pink folder and the karate chopper. Are in the bathroom. So
This thing's creepy when you put it on. It just looks weird.
You go with the viewers.
What?
You go with the viewers and try. Okay, can you please stop putting stuff on?
Okay.
Alright, you go. The folder and the karate chopper.
Ow, that thing's hot.
If you need to karate chop Pink Donut,
Where is the karate chopper?
it's in the bathroom.
Okay.
Wait.
pink donut, 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 pink donut. What the? I know you're not real.
Yes, I am pink donut.
No. You're not real. You're not real.
I am pink donut.
Nah.
I came here for the pink. And now, go in the
Oh my god, no. No. Okay, guys. This is weird. Get out of here. Okay, guys. Oh. I know by the sound. Hello. Where are you? Oh my god, you just have to go around in a circle. Hello. Oh god.
Hi, Po.
I did see Pink Donut.
Yes.
And every viewers thought she wasn't real.
Yeah, a lot of people think the pink donut is just a girl in costume. It's a lot of people. Pink donut. I don't really know it. Pink donut is.
Let's just say that Pink Donut is not real.
Well, a lot of people.
Okay, guys, I think we should say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
And if you see pink donut, comment down below.
Okay.